Interesting stuff. And let's get a final look at weather. It was soggy today, but we might have some sun breaks.
There's going to be some sun breaks, but we just got to get through the remainder of today, which is still equally going to be pretty wet out there and rainy. And then with that, on the mountain, it's going to be snowy. So moving through the Cascades overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning, that's going to be slow with some fresh snow on the roads all the way down to US 26 there. So you're going to be dealing with that if you're doing some traveling. It's 30 degrees, a little breezy out there, more snow on the way. Hasn't been very impressive yet, but as I've been stating, I expect it to kind of increase in intensity as we go into tonight and then through the overnight hours. But we love the base there. We'll be beyond the triple digits probably for Mount Hood Meadows by the time we wrap up this event. Snow levels do take a bit of a dip by the time we get into Monday morning. I mean, potentially down to about 1,000, 1,500 feet, but I do not anticipate any snow to be paired along with that. We'll keep most of that here for our Saturday and some of that on our Sunday. We still have some winter weather alerts out there that does involve some winter weather, and that's through the Cascades and parts of central Oregon and stretching over towards the east for the Blues, and the Wallowas there in place till early tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. So that means we still have a good chunk of time here to really start doing that, over 12 hours there. So, all right, here's the radar right now. We do have some heavier rain moving through parts of I-84 and into the Gorge, and we have some very light rain from Vancouver down through Tigard and Portland and more right to the west. So expect it to be wet for your evening. We had a bit of a rain shadow that kept some of our rain totals below a ½ an inch, but I think by the time we wrap up today in this whole event, most of us will be over that ½ an inch mark there, and we'll continue to see that rain for areas of the Washington, Oregon coast. Here's the stream. This is the reinforcement. It's going to continue to usher in that moisture, but as this system does slowly dive down to the south, we'll eventually bring in some drier air. We'll kind of cut off that stream, and then we'll lead to maybe some sunshine for our Sunday afternoon. All right, here's Richfield. This is our ALN-A camera. We love that. I notice plenty of people out there right now, but the roads are going to be wet and visibility, it might be pretty limited tonight with those clouds and some patchy fog forming. We've had about 3/10 of an inch here in Portland as far as the rain goes, 1/4 of an inch coming out of Salem and Eugene, a little bit more for those sections there along the Oregon coast, a drop or two coming out of the Dalles for the last, since midnight, and about 3/10 coming out of Pendleton. So we're about the same there. It's been pretty wet for the couple of us, some of these communities, and Baker City hasn't seen any accumulated rainfall for today. We have still some time though, and I anticipate just about everyone to get some rain by the time we wrap up today. All right, so Sunday's not too bad, and that goes for Monday as well. Maybe some very light rain tomorrow morning and into the evening. That goes for Monday with a very weak disturbance moving on through, but then we really open up, we bring some sunshine in, we stay dry, and it should be a nice midweek. Futurecast here is showing everything moved down to the south, but still from some snowfall there, and that goes for you folks there to the east. You'll probably be okay, though, for areas like Pendleton that should stay in those higher elevations there. But notice by 5:30 in the morning, northwest section of the state starting to see some broken clouds, maybe a couple passing showers, but I think we'll get some sun breaks tomorrow, which should feel pretty nice. And if you're in Central Oregon, I expect the same for you folks there too, and some of you off to the east. Here's Monday morning at 6 a.m. Still a couple showers out there, but we should dry up by the time we get to the evening hours. And then from there, yes, some very nice weather. Temperatures are probably going to be warming up to about the mid-50s this week. Hopefully by as early as Wednesday or Thursday, but I'm going to keep it a little bit cooler because I think those morning clouds and the fog that we typically see might keep our temperatures slightly cooler. But hoping for some sunglasses this week. If you are ready to use your sunglasses, this might be the week to do it.
Well, it's nice to see the sun Tuesday through Friday in your forecast. But one thing that was interesting was Jennifer was out at our live shot and she took a picture and showed that some of the flowers are starting to blossom.
I've seen a couple trees like that too.
Spring is on the way.
Yeah, a little more sunlight, and it's really helping us out.
Just have to get through this soggy part right now.
Yes.
Yeah, well, thanks, Joseph. And